Welcome everyone, my name is Aenne and it's time to journey into the Cozy Shop in Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. The sequel to Coffee Talk returns in its urban fantasy set in Seattle. You're back at the coffee shop with new ingredients and a game mechanic that drives the story for your patrons to stop by for a drink and a chat. The new soundtrack is incredible as well. Before continuing, please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. It is appreciated. All game reviews cover story, atmosphere, gameplay, and replay value. It will be spoiler free as always during reviews. Now, let's start this cozy review. We return 3 years later to the shop that started this whole franchise. The familiar faces reappear, with new ones making their debut. The interactive fiction continues the warm drinks and conversation style of the first. Some patrons will have a good or normal story arc as you earn as you continue through the nights at your coffee shop. Depending on your actions, you may miss out on great moments with patrons. The balance of the lives of those who visit the shop and yourself showcase the tight-knit vibes of visiting a place at night for coffee. It shows how you can impact those around you while conversating. The writing is more in-depth and highlights the growing stories of the characters and how your interaction with them helps them move along their path. Some are insightful, while others may leave you with more questions than before, even about your own place in this fantasy setting. Overall, the writing pushed forward the issues of the patrons without the need to explain the characters' background stories due to the first game. That may explain the lukewarm responses of the newest characters because you have no history with them. Your investment in the lives of those you meet in the first game prevails in the sequel, ending that satisfies you as a gamer with the episode's conclusion. Discussing the story anymore may lead to spoilers, so let's move on to the next one. This entry to another world that is different but similar to ours is fantastic. The warmth portrayed in a usually darker setup is impressive. It gives the earthly vibes with the rain background, the color palette, hot drinks, and the wonderful lo-fi music. All these elements add to the state of being cozy with those who step into this urban fantasy setting. The soundtrack gives a great background to ease yourself into the conversation. The character design highlights the differences and the similarities between you and them. The storm mirrors the struggles they are facing. Add the layer of the otherworldly beings that drives the comfort of this world, even if we're not the same as them. Those elements blend, creating a space for all of who enter its world. That space drives the story and the gameplay into belonging there. While you play your game, your presence is naturally accepted by those you interact with. You're placed next to them because you impact them. That impact is felt more because of the atmosphere promoting the friendships you create for yourselves. Feeling those emotions fed by all the elements coming together is beautiful. In all the games I have ever played, this game excels in genuinely representing the world to which you feel a part of. Now, it's time to dive further into what holds the story and the atmosphere of this game together. Gameplay. I have touched briefly on how which drink you serve impacts the story. The core gameplay mechanic is serving those drinks. You are provided hints by the character, and you mix the ingredients to pass it on to them. They will let you know if it's the right drink or not. Nothing changed from the first game in how you brew, reset, or trash, except you will have to learn most of the menu again. 2 new teas were added to the inventory list, blue peas and hibiscus, and sadly, the name and the ingredients will not appear on your brew pad unless that is the right drink for the character. It may be best to note down the combinations for another opportunity to fill that drink. The added mechanic to episode 2 is there are items you can serve along with the drink. Those items are left at the shop by those visiting. You add them to your drawer. Choose carefully the object you give. You can only return them when you serve the drink. If you forget to return the item, it may also disappear. This game function leads us to the next section of this comfy review. Unless you're a whiz at providing the right drinks to the customers, the replay value of this game is high because you can start over from the beginning and serve the correct cup. You could fill the wrong one depending on your aim for the replay, achievement hunters. Replaying the game lets you keep all the drinks you opened during your first playthrough. You may start a new save. There are 3 saves you may have in total. If you want to create new saves for specific achievement runs, the game has you covered. In addition, the endless mode is back, so be ready to fill those drink orders. The most important part of the replay is that you can see each character's available routes if you want to see them from either side and complete your brew pad. I know that's my plan with this game. Tailgate Production continues to deliver with each release from its studio. The follow-up to Coffee Talk is terrific and builds upon the world created in the first game. I started my second run while recording the video for this review. Unsurprisingly, I finished my first run in a few days. This game is excellent. It upgraded the first game, delivered great content in an urban fantasy setting. If you did not realize the comfy conclusion, I recommend this game to anyone who enjoys interactive fiction in a night city fantasy setting. Bring your own warm or cool beverage. Sit down with a comfortable world. It will bring delight and a smile once you reach the end of the game. Hopefully there will be an episode 3 coming soon. I want to continue sipping my tea and playing the continuation of the story. The reader and me cannot wait to see what is next in this world. The game review is based on the Steam edition. I pre-ordered the collector's edition of Coffee Talk 1 and 2 for the Switch. That may become an unboxing video if I can hold off on the excitement long enough to record it. Please remember to leave a comment and subscribe to my channel for more cozy reviews. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please like it as well. Remember to follow my Ko-Fi and social links. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on our next journey.